Now, I bought a chicken from Costco yesterday, one of those rotisserie chickens, which are so delicious. I'm gonna use that today in my chicken pot pie. Most of the times I use just boneless, skinless chicken breast. I boil that until it's completely cooked, and then I just dice it up and put it into my pot pie. So here we go. Okay, today for this chicken pot pie, I'm actually gonna make my own cream of chicken soup. It is fine to use the canned cream of chicken. So to start your cream of chicken soup, or cream of anything soup, if you're making cream of celery, cream of mushroom, whatever you wanna do, you wanna start with that. Okay, I've added a little bit of salt to help soften up the onions and the garlic in here. And now I'm ready to add some flour. So the only rule to remember here is that however much fat you put in is how much flour you put in. So I put a half a cup of butter, so I'm gonna put a half a cup of flour. You mix all that up. And now I'm gonna add some bone broth. I ended up using about half of the container of bone broth, and now I'm gonna add some cream to this. If you don't have cream, you can use milk, but we're gonna make this our cream of chicken soup. Wow, this is amazing. Can't wait to taste this chicken pot pie later. Okay, that's it. Now let's put this together with our chicken and bake off our chicken pot pie. Okay, two other things that I'm gonna add to this recipe. I have a dear friend, Wendy, who I think is one of the best cooks I know, and her chicken pot pie is out of this world. And I asked her what her secret ingredients were, and she shared them with me. And one of them is a half a cup of mayonnaise. So I'm gonna put the mayonnaise in to my cream of chicken soup that I just made. And a tablespoon of this Better Than Bouillon chicken paste. This stuff is delicious. So a tablespoon of that. All right, I'm gonna mix all that up. Add my chicken. And my veggies. And I'm just gonna use frozen organic veggies that I get from Costco. Okay, now we're ready to fill our pie. Okay, I'm actually gonna use this rock crock that I got from Pampered Chef to cook my pie in today, or cook my chicken pot pie in today. So I've got my pie crust out. I like to pre-cook the bottom of it. So no matter what you use, whether you use, you know, pie crust from the store, or whether you use biscuits, whether you make your own pie crust, I like to pre-cook the bottom of it just so that it doesn't end up getting soggy when I'm cooking my pot pie. So I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 10 minutes or so. Poke some holes in that so that it can cook all the way through, and then we'll put our mixture in. Okay, the bottom is pre-cooked. Now I'm gonna add my chicken and veggie mixture. All right, I'm gonna top this with my other pie crust that I made earlier. And this is where, if you made pie crust, you would just put your pie crust on here. If you're using canned biscuits, you would just put them on the top here. And I'm going to spread a little bit of butter. It has butter in it, so it doesn't really need much butter. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of coarse sea salt. And then I need to create some pockets for air to come out. So we'll just do that. Okay, this is ready to bake. So I'm gonna put this in the oven and bake this at 375 for about 25 minutes and then check it and make sure it's done. You just want the top to get nice and brown, then you know everything inside is nice and warm. So we're gonna pop that in the oven and we'll show you what it looks like when it comes out.